Thursday, August 15th, 2013. 1 ounce of silver is $22. 1 Bitcoin is $113. Peace News Now is brought to you by friends of WeUseCoins.com and by you, the listener. Today is the last day to participate in the one-of-a-kind fundraiser being run by ShinyBadges.com. Davi Barker has created numbered badges nearly identical to those worn by the Keene police. Badge number 420 is up for bid at ShinyBadges.com. The current bid is $420. Bids can be placed in amounts other than dollars, such as silver and Bitcoin, and every last Satoshi goes to Rich Paul. Support courageous activist Rich Paul with the one-of-a-kind prize by bidding today at ShinyBadges.com. But hurry, this fundraiser ends at midnight. This story brought to you by friends of WeUseCoins.com. Learn about Bitcoin at WeUseCoins.com. Ben Russell of NBC News reports that the owners of a small organic farm outside of D.C. are demanding an apology from police who raided the property 2 weeks ago in what amounted to be a fruitless search for marijuana. Arlington police and city code enforcement officers raided the Garden of Eden, a 3.5-acre farm, searching for marijuana in the gardens. Police did not find any drugs, but code compliance officers found several alleged code violations. 30-year-old Quinn Eaker, a resident of the farm, was arrested during the raid for an unrelated outstanding warrant over unpaid parking tickets. He said, quote, "We live a very peaceful life here. We've never hurt anybody. This is our land. We have the right to be secure in our person and our property, period." That's undebatable. The 6 adults who live at the farm are a community that has come together with the common values of freedom, sustainability, and consciousness. They were each handcuffed when SWAT officers from the Arlington Police Department came to their home with weapons drawn. Police say the handcuffs are standard procedure during the search of suspected narcotics operations. According to a statement posted on the Garden of Eden's website, the raid of the farm lasted for an estimated 10 hours. Code compliance officers mowed the grass on the property and removed wild cultivated plants including blackberries and okra, as well as other items that members say they used for their sustainability projects. Pay attention, fellow activists. According to a search warrant, undercover narcotics officers with Arlington police visited the Garden of Eden to investigate possible criminal activity prior to the raid. The property owner, Shelley Smith, gave the officers a tour of the property, and Eaker spoke with them about gardening techniques and workshops that he conducted on the property, according to the warrant. In June, an anonymous source provided police with information that Eaker was growing marijuana. In July, a Department of Public Safety aircraft conducted aerial surveillance of the Garden of Eden property. According to government documents, the Garden of Eden farm first came to the attention of city code inspectors in 2011. The farm's website indicates that the home shares its vegetables with the community, but there's no food handler permits on file for the property or its residents. Owner Shelley Smith stated that the alleged code violations, such as plastic barrels collecting rainwater, would not be removed to comply with the government. The members of the Garden of Eden demand an apology from police. The community wants the police to admit they were wrong and to compensate them for the damage caused to their property during the raid. This story brought to you by blockchain.info. Some people call it the best place to store your bitcoins. It's free and easy to use. Blockchain.info. It's been 2.5 years since the uprising in Egypt that removed Hosni Mubarak from the throne, but today violence between police and people continues. 525 people died and 3,717 were injured yesterday, making Wednesday by far the deadliest day since the Arab Spring began. Mubarak was removed by the force of the military, a military that still rules and massacres the people now years later. It's unclear whether or not any police have been killed or injured. Peace News Now is brought to you by friends of WeUseCoins.com and by listeners like you. Share this episode, catch us on the next news network, and send some Bitcoin to peacenewsnow.com/donate. I'm Derek J, reminding you that peace is the way.